Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2, testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2, testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. This is the Future Proud of For Real TV. Right black at you. Right black at you. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing, 1 2 1 2. All right, now this is the Future Proud of For Real TV. Right black at you. Right black at you. Trying to give people some time to come into the building. Give a shout out to everybody. Hope everybody's fine. Hope your families is fine. Um, give a shout out to I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother Sinetta TV. Brother Jabari. A lot of the brothers that educates me on the Kemet stuff. Sounds like you have a little static going on. What it sound like now? What it sound like now? Turn the volume down on the TV. I did. What it sound like now? Yeah, you was hearing that echo from the TV. I'm about to turn the TV off in a second anyway, but I got the volume down. Clear. Okay. Okay. How you doing, baby? You all right? I see we got 3 people in the building. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. This is the Future Proud of For Real TV. Right black at you. Talk black to me. I listen. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Give me a minute here. Okay, getting that Facebook set up over there. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna get some people time to come into the building. We're gonna time to come into the building. Get the people time to come into the building. This is the Future Product for Real TV, right black at you, right black at you. And the topic of the night is nation building. It's nation building. Oh, let me get my notes. Let me get my notes here. Let me get my notes. Let me get my notes. Trying to get people time to come to the building before I get started. James Miller, what's going on? What's going on, my brother? James Miller over here on Facebook. This is the Future Product for Real TV, right black at you. Right black at you. Trying to get people time to come get into the building before I get started here. But this is the Future Product for Real TV, right black at you. Right black at you. Talk black to me, I listen. Topic for the night is nation building. What do we need to do as black people to build a strong nation? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, we already make the money. We spend 1.6 trillion dollars in this country a year. Russia, Saudi Arabia, yes, Saudi Arabia, with all that oil, ain't spending. I ain't saying that Saudi Arabia don't make it, but they're not spending what the United States is making off of us in this country right here. That's enough money to nation build. Well, we can nation build and wouldn't need to rely on anyone else but ourselves. 1.6 trillion. Trying to get people trying to get into the building. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. Okay, well, we got 6 people over here on the YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, share, tap that little bell so every time I go live, you'll get your notifications. And smash that thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel. Tap that little bell. Smash that thumbs up and share the video. Share the video to your social medias. Share the video to your social medias. Okay? This is the Future Proudly for Real TV, right black at you. Okay. The topic for tonight is nation building. When I get a little research on nation building, I'm telling you what nation building, according to Google, according to what Google says. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Webster. I went to Google, then I went to WikiLeaks. Okay? It says aims at a unification of the people within the state so that it remains politically stable and valuable in the long run. I'm going to read it again. Nation building is aimed at the unification of the people within the state so that it remains politically stable and valuable in the long run. That's their definition of nation building. That's their definition of nation building. Riri, what you doing over there on Facebook? You know you're supposed to be over here on the YouTube. Get over here on this YouTube channel. Get over here on the YouTube. How are you? And I hope your family is good. I hope you are good. Get over here on this YouTube. Nation building is the topic for the night. Nation building. That's the topic for the night. Now, we as black people, what would y'all say we need to do to nation build as a people? See, I ain't worried about nobody. I ain't worried about no other people. I'm talking about us. Who taking more of a beating than the black man and woman in this country? Everybody else is coming together doing something. They building nations. They coming together. Everybody got this thing but us. We act like it's a crime to spend money with each other. We act like it's a crime to spend money with each other. It seems like it hurts black people to give another black person their money, unless it's for some drugs or something. You're happy to do it then, unless it's for some drugs or something. You're happy to do it then. And everything I'm speaking from experience, okay? Because I'm a salesman right now. You did. Internet freezing up again. But yeah, this is the Future Proudly for Real TV, right black at you. I'm gonna tell you what I think we need to do. Just think about this here, and I said this on another live. Just think if we had 500 black people didn't spend any money on Christmas, and we all just kept that money and put it together. How much money do you think that would be? That would be millions of dollars. Because the average person spending about $1,500, $2,000, if not more, on Christmas. So think if you had 500 people doing that. Think if you had 25 or 50 people doing it. But if we had 500, if it was 500 of us and we spent no money on Christmas, the money that we was going to spend on Christmas, we just kept. What do you think how much money we could have and what we can do for that? We could do with that. We can start taking back the hood then. We can take back the hood. But the problem is mindset. Mindset. That's the big problem. Mindset. Our mind is set on garbage, on buffoonery, instant gratification, things like that. Nothing for the long run, nothing for the long haul. See my brother over here on YouTube. What's going on, bro? I mean on Facebook. Nothing for the long run. Nation building. We spend the money. We make the money. Ain't nobody spending more money in this country than the black man and woman. We spend 1.6 trillion a year. But this year, so far. Last year we spent 1.5. This year we already spent 1.6. The Christmas ain't even got here yet. And I know you just started your Christmas shopping, but just think, if 500 black people, we came together and we just didn't spend money on Christmas and we kept that money and invested it, we could take back the hood. But we can't, I don't know what's the problem why we can't come together and do things like that, but we can come together on Christmas, eat and drink, and then fight when it's over and cuss each other out. You can do that, though. I don't know. I'm going to give you the definition again of what nation building is. Their definition of nation building is aimed at the unification of the people within the state, so that it remains politically stable and valuable in the long run. You don't hear nothing about money in there. You hear words like aim, unification, politically, valuable in the long run. You ain't heard nothing about money in there. Unification. I'm going to say it again. Unification. We're going to have to unify on something. Listen, I already had a live up called Slave Ship or Ownership. Take your pick. Slave ship or ownership. Take your pick. Slave ship or ownership. Slave ship or ownership. Take your pick. It seems like my people are so happy on that slave ship. Master have told you you're free, but you're scared. Look at what our ancestors went through. Our foremothers and forefathers, look at all the stuff they went through. For us to be like we are now, no freaking way. No freaking way. Slave ship or ownership. You got to unify. This is the future product for real TV, right? Black at you. Talk black to me, I listen. See over here on this YouTube channel, we have a for real team. And we putting things together. And I talk to people all the time while I'm out in the street. Most of you think it can't be done. And that's a shame. That's a shame. Most of you think it can't be done. And that's really the shame part. That's the shame part. They have corrupted our minds so much that we think we can't do nothing but go to the slave ship. But go to the slave ship. Key words in here again. Let me hit you with these key words again. Aims at the unification. Unification. Unification, man. But I'm going to read it all. Aim at the unification This is the meaning. This is the meaning for unification. I mean, man, my mind running too fast. Man, I forgot. I'm just going to keep going. Aimed at the unification, nation building. Aimed at the unification of the people within the state so that it remains politically stable and valuable in the long run. This is the Future Product for Real TV. Talk black to me, I listen. 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 Trying to get people time to come into the building. I ain't got but 2 people over here in the building over here. This is the Future Product for Real TV. But as I was saying, if you think about it, if it was 500 of us and we didn't spend money just on Christmas, I ain't saying don't pay your bills. The money that you're going to spend on Christmas, we all put our money away. If 500 of us did that, you know how much money we'll have? What we spending? Anything 1,500? The average family probably spending about $3,000. Think about it. You probably spend that on food almost. Shit. Almost spend that almost on food. This is the Future Product for Real TV, right black at you. Nation building. I'm telling you right now, if we don't get on the ball and start doing something, we're going to be in big freaking trouble. We talking about taking back the hood. That's what we talking about doing over here with the For Real team. Taking back the hood. Okay? We was on some other topics, but it all comes back to taking back the hood. But the number one thing it come back to is mindset. Mindset. The mindset is not there because you're taking a bunch of garbage. Just like you are what you eat, you are what you think. And what forms your thinking is what you eating too. The food you eat too has a lot to do with it. But it's mostly what you take in here, what you see out of here continuously is what shapes your mind. See, they know that. They start shaping our mind in school. See, they'll tell you it's for one thing, but it's for a whole other thing that you don't know about. And your parents didn't know neither. Because our parents didn't know. All our parents knew was to go to the slave ship. That's all they knew. Majority of them. You dig what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, when I was coming up, you had more black businesses than you had anything. You had a lot of black businessmen and black businesswomen. That's one thing we could say. In them 60s and 70s, when you went to the corner store, the people in the store looked just like you, lived where you lived at. You went to school with their kids. Them stores right now, these gas stations and these corner stores, our kids supposed to have them joints, man. And no A-Rad's supposed to be blood sucking us the way they blood sucking us, man. Our kids supposed to have these gas stations in these stores. Not their kids. They passing them down to their kids now. That's how long they've been blood sucking us. And we all right with that? How can a black man be all right with that? If a black man is all right with that, he ain't a man, he's a boy. Yeah, I said it. If it don't bother you, you ain't a black man, you a goddamn boy. You a goddamn boy. You ain't no man, you a boy. If it don't at least bother you, it's got to at least that's got to bother you. If it don't, you're a boy. Daddy made a boy out of you. This is the Future Product for Real TV. Emphasis on for real. Emphasis on for real. ways we can take back the hood. Is come together and do some things. You're already a fourth-class citizen. Mexicans is third-class citizens now. You're on your way to being a permanent underclass. Once you become a permanent underclass, it's over with. It's over with. I see my brother Ron in the house. Ron in the house, y'all. Ron say, what's up, everyone? I'm not okay with that top. I know you ain't, Ron. I know you're not. Because you're a man. That's why. That's why you ain't all right with it, because you're a man. Only a boy would be okay with that. See, it don't bother a boy because he's a boy. He thinks like a boy. He can be 40, 50, 60 years old, and it don't bother him because he's a boy. They done broke them down so much to they boys. Grown ass men, that's boys. That's why it don't bother them, and they okay with it. It is what it is. This is the Future Product for Real TV. Right black at you. Right black at you. Talk black to me, I listen. Talk black to me, I listen. But we putting some things in motion. Real men and women. We got some real black men and real black women over here on this YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And our team is called the For Real Team. And we're in the process of putting some things together. And I talk to people in the street. They don't even believe it can be done. Then you got some say, oh man, okay, we'll see how it goes. Once you all get it going, then you know what I'm saying? Once we get it going, yeah, you're gonna be able to come on board, but you're gonna start at the bottom like we did. You ain't gonna, I don't care how much money you got or how much money you have, you ain't gonna come in and get a high position in taking back the hood organization. You're gonna start at the bottom just like everybody else did. There you go. This is the Future Product for Real TV, right black at you. I tell you what, y'all just sit back and watch it form in your faces, because it's gonna form. It's gonna form. Not by any means necessary, by all means necessary. Listen to my words. Listen at the words that are coming out of my mouth. Not by any means necessary, by always necessary. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. This is the Future Product for Real TV, right back at you. Okay, Ron says black people really need to handle our business so we can talk to Sherman Williams. Yesterday, I'm looking at getting info on hiring. I will contact everyone when I find out find out. Let's get the bag. Yes, sir. I know that's right, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We still working on our thing. We still putting our thing together. We still putting our thing together. Like you said, let's get that bag. And the more we can put in the bag, the more we can pull out. The more we put in the bag, the more we can pull out. You see what this brother came on here talking about? Putting things together. He's on the For Real team. He come right in talking about putting things together because he on the For Real team. Because that shit he sees in these hoods bothers him. And if it don't bother you, you ain't a man. Like I said, you ain't a man. This is the Future Product for Real TV. Right black guy. You talk black to me, I listen. Yeah. The wheels is turning over here. The wheels is turning over here. Yeah, the wheels is turning over here. This is the Future Product for Real TV. Right black at you. But yeah, so that's what we putting together over here. That's what we doing over here. We did, and the wheels is rolling. You know, and the wheels is rolling. We putting things in order over here. You know. Nation building. Nation building. That's what we're doing. For unification. For the long run. Okay? Unification of the people. For stability. For the long run. See, we got to leave these kids something back here, man. You know, I was watching a brother on YouTube today, and he was talking about these old ass people in some of these black organizations that don't want to remove their old ass over and let the young brothers and young sisters take over. They old ass 60, 70, 80 years old and don't want to retire and pass the baton. They need to get their old asses out the way and get some fresh minds in there. And get some fresh minds in there. Because I'm 60 years old, but I get out the way. You bring a youngster that want to take over. Look at here, as long as he got the right hair on his shoulder and he take advice, give him the ring, let him go. I say let him go. You did? I say let him go. Because that's what this is all about. It's about getting the youth together, man. That's what this is about. The slave ship get our best. They at the colleges right now watching them so they can see which ones they're going to get. Who benefits from it? The slave master does. The slave master. He benefits. The slave master. But, you know, what can you say? It is what it is. It is what it is. This is the Future Proud of Real TV, right black at you. Right black at you. Talk black to me, I'll listen. Okay? What we talking about tonight is nation building. We talking about nation building. Nation building. Building a good, strong black nation for the kid. Because I'm telling you right now, it's already predicted by the year 23, what is that? By the year 2053, it's predicted that the so-called Negroes, because you ain't Negroes no more, I done gave y'all the new name, Negroes, that the so-called Negroes' wealth in this country will be zero. By 2053, it's predicted Negroes' wealth will be zero in this country. Where you headed then? Like, you definitely gonna be on the slave ship. Because you're gonna have to be there. You ain't gonna be able to eat. Sooner or later, it's gonna come a time where y'all gonna go back to being slaves, voluntarily. You're gonna just go on your own because you ain't gonna be able to feed yourself. Okay, my brother Ron said, I spoke to my family in Philadelphia. She said her city hood like Cleveland and Detroit. It's been the white man plan, but we're going to develop our communities again. I'm in the hood every day talking to kids. Yeah, I mean, that's what it takes, man. I talk to them all the time. Man, I'm in and out of barbershops. I'm right in there with them. You dig what I'm saying? I'm in there with the thugs, you know what I'm saying, and everything. I'm in with all walks of life. You dig what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, I know what you're saying, my brother. And it's all around this country. You dig what I'm saying? How we do one another. We have no respect for one another. Your word is nothing. The word is nothing. I live and die by my word. That's what my word mean to me. I live by my word or you will die by it. I live by my word or you will die by it. That's why I never had a problem in the streets getting anything. Even right now, if I wanted something. I know people I can call right now and get something from them. And it won't be a problem because they know my word is good. My word is good. Because my word is my bond. And I break it for no one. It's about integrity. It's called menstight. And I know half you people ain't never heard the word menstight. Menstight. That's honor among men. Honor, integrity among men. Menstight. That's honor, integrity, character. All rolled up into one. Menstight. This is the stuff I be trying to talk to these young brothers about. This is the few, the proud of real TV. Right black at you, right black at you. Talk black to me, I listen. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. I'm trying to let more people come into the building. I'm gonna read the definition of nation building one more time. Nation building aims at the unification of the people within the state so that it remains politically stable and valuable in the long run. In the long run. In the long run. That's what we don't get in the long run. We want that instant gratification stuff. And I'm speaking from experience. Okay? I'm speaking from experience when I say that because I've always been that way. But I learned. Okay? Okay, Ron said these kids told me they want to be basketball players and rappers. Of course. Of course. Listen here. What Too Short say? Too Short said on one of his songs, he say, if you can't play ball or rap, you might, if you can't play ball or rap, you might come up short. Something like that. It goes something like that. If you can't play ball or rap, you might come up short. You dig? There you go. And it's still this day. All I want to be that. When we need nation building, what do you need to build a nation? We need doctors. We need lawyers. We need scientists. We need architects. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we need. See, we have all that, but they on the slave ship. We had that. They on the slave ship, though. They on the slave ship. They on the slave ship. So it don't benefit us. It don't benefit black people. It don't benefit us. I don't know why y'all don't get it. I don't know why you don't get it. I'm not saying don't send your kids to college. But there's no way I'm going to go to college all them years and then go ask Mr. Yankee Man for a job. And if I go ask Mr. Yankee Man for a job, it's something I know I'm getting ready to do on my own and I'm learning from him. Then I'm gone. Then I'm gone. Then I'm gone. Even a football player, look, a rapper. What's a rapper? Yeah, it is buffoonery. Buffoonery. A ball player. That's a plantation. The rapping is a plantation. What do they rap about? Destruction. That's what they rap about. Destruction. Destruction of their own people. Sex, murder, and drugs. That's what they rap about. Sex, murder, and drugs. and against your own people. And against your own people. They give them that quick instant gratification money with the quickness. And have them for life. And have them for life. This is the Future Proud of For Real TV, right black at you. Right black at you. Yeah. I'm winding down. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. But yeah, nation building. That's what we need to build a nation. Okay. Of course we need money. Okay. To get it started, to get it going. Yes, we need money. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, we need money. Okay. But more importantly, we need unification. You said it right here. You said it right here. Unification. Without unification, we don't have nothing coming. All you can do is little things. Powerless people do powerless things. Don't y'all ever forget what I just said. Powerless people do powerless things. That's why when something happens, y'all will go get a stick, and you ain't gonna poke nobody with the stick. You're gonna take the stick and put a sign on it and walk down the street like a bunch of cowards. Because powerless people do powerless things. So sick of that mess, man. Okay, Ron said when the black leaves his woman, we'll hold him down. Oh, ain't no question. Ain't no question. Ain't no question. Because the sisters is the backbone, like they said last night. I was just shucking and jabbing with them last night. But I know the sister's the backbone. You understand what I'm saying? That's just like people used to say, why you got your woman walking behind you? None of your goddamn business. That's because you don't know. She walking behind me because she holding me up. That's why. Because she's the backbone. That's why she behind me. That's why. And I'm a fast walker anyway. Because I walk fast. I do everything fast. I go fast so I can last. Sometimes I go slow so I can go some more. Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Ben said, show me your woman and I'll show you the condition of your people. Show me the woman and I'll show you the condition of your people. How about that? Look around. Look around. Go on some of these internet sites and see what these young girls is doing on them. And some of these old ones too. I mean, some of them old, all of them. Dr. Ben says, show me your woman and I'll show you the condition of your people. Show me your woman and I'll show you the condition of your people. Simple as that. Father means leader, mother means civilization. Father means leader, mother means civilization. Civilization comes out of her. This is the Future Proud, the For Real TV. Right black got you. Talk black to me, I listen. Talk black to me, I listen. You're ready to shut down over here on Facebook. Everybody on Facebook, thank y'all for tuning in. Have a great night. Okay. Okay, Ron said, don't be fooled. We need each other to survive. Ain't no question about that, brother. That's why, last night I was shucking and jiving with him, but I know what time it is. I know what time it is. Yeah, I know what time it is. Yep, that's for sure. Yeah, but it is what it is. This is the future proud of real TV. Right, black at you. Right, black at you. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. I need to take me some cold stuff tonight and got them sniffles again. But yeah, nation building. Nation building. We got to unify. You got to unify. Unite. Unify. That's what this over here says. This is what Google definition of unification. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Nation building. Nation building. I'm gonna read it one more time. Nation building by the definition of Google. I think it was Google or WikiLeaks, one of them. Aims at the unification of the people within the state so that it remains politically stable and valuable in the long run. This is the future proud of real TV. Right, black at you. There you go, right there. Okay. There you go. And I thought you would think with that kind of topic, but I know I talked to Mike. Mike wasn't gonna be able to make it in. Mike doing his security thing tonight. So but I know our people is not interested in this kind of stuff, and this is really a shame that our people is not interested in what we're talking about and what we're trying to do, and that's a shame. It's really a shame. But if it was with some buffoonery going on, some shaking your butt and dancing and acting stupid, you have 1,000 people on here. You have 1,000 people on here. But I'm not changing my course. I'm staying the course. Okay. Ron said there's a lot of Cleveland women looking for good men to provide for them and protect them. Yeah, well, what can you say, Ron? What can you say? You got a bunch of man-child walking around here. You got a man-child walking around here. That's what you have. Most women don't even know what a real man is. When they in his company, they think he too masculine and stuff like that. That because they used to being around a man-child. You think they used to being around a boy. You dig? So they wouldn't know if a real man walked up and smacked them in the face. They wouldn't know it. You dig what I'm saying? Most of them been raised by their mamas. It wasn't a daddy in the house. You dig what I'm saying? And mama did the best she could. That's all I can say. Mama did the best she could. That's all I can say. I guess mama did the best she could. That's it. Mama did the best she could. I guarantee you that. But this is the future proud of real TV, right back at you. Talk black to me, I listen. Talk black to me, I listen. Thumb up the video, thumb up the video, thumb up the video. But this is a light night, and I ain't mad about it neither. I can go and lay down and get ready and take care of my cold and get ready for the morning. I was gonna go back out tonight, but I'm gonna just shut it down. I'm gonna lay it down and get me some Alka Plus in my body, man, and get something with this nose of mine, this running nose a little bit, But this is the future proud of real TV, right black at you, right black at you. I'm gonna get ready to sign on out of here. And today's Friday already, and this week flew by. But for me, I get days mixed up anyway. I had to ask people what the day is, or look at my phone. That's how fast because what can I say? I'll be busy. I be staying to the grind. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't grind, you don't shine. If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't grind, you don't shine. You dig what I'm saying? I just prefer to grind and work for myself. That's all. I prefer to grind and work for myself. This is the few, the proud, the for real TV, right black at you, and I'm signing out. You all have a great night. If it's your first time coming to the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe button, tap that little bell till it says all, okay, and smash that thumbs up. This is the few, the proud, the for real TV, right black got you, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a great night.